Right, let's have another go at making hay of what we've just witnessed. West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 5. Um, try to put it in words. Was it a 5-1 game? Many would argue probably not, especially after the first half, where we gave away two really poor defensive error goals. But we got back in it and we fought hard, really hard, in order to try and get ourselves back in it, and we did. 2-1 at half time, and we were on the up. We actually had the better of the first half. We started poorly, and we picked ourselves up and we got ourselves back into the game, and we're all quite buoyant. We thought that come the second half, we're going to go out there and continue where we left off. But unfortunately, when you make a mistake like Naya Gerd did in the first 20 odd seconds of the second half, and they gifted them a third goal, it was game over. It tore the heart out of us. The players, the fans, everything. Up until half time, the stadium was rocking. It was beginning to we were beginning to think, we've got something in this. We can get something out of this, and we could, even if it was a draw, we'd be happy with a draw, especially having started so poorly. But in the second half, Gerd making the mistake he did, it killed the game, and we didn't recover from there. What was disappointing was that David Moyes took until his traditional, customary 60th minute to decide to make changes. He brought 4 players on, but it was too late at 3-1, at 60 minutes. The minute we went a third goal down, he should have brought different players on. And he also should have kept Antonio on and brought Ings on with him. Put some, you're 3-1 down. Put something up front. Try and go for it. Try and do something a little bit different and start putting them under pressure. We were doing that in the first half and quite happy for the same team to have come out in the second half. No problem at all. But the minute we went 3-1 down, we should have changed it up then. We shouldn't have waited another 10 minutes or whatever it was to make the changes, and it's a shame. Every single goal apart from their last one were defensive errors. Gerd made errors, Kehrer I think played them onside. That second goal was carbon copy of what they did to us back at their ground recently, but luckily for us they were called offside. But we didn't seem to learn our lesson from that, and we were carved open for their second goal, a ball straight down the middle. The first goal, another error where it was Kehrer tried to head it back to the keeper, mistimed it, went for a corner, and then they scored from that. Every one of those goals, apart from their 5th goal, was a defensive error, and I think that's what was scary. We started off the game with a pretty decent goal difference down the bottom of the league, and that's just been wiped out. Yes, we've still got a decent goal difference, but I believe Leicester, who are second from bottom and only 2 points behind us, have now got a better goal difference than we had. We were clinging on to that. That was an additional point for us, and now, in one game that's been eroded. I don't know what to say. The first half, the players looked up for it. They were good. They were solid. They were getting into the game, and it was becoming a joy to watch. It was becoming quite good for us to be watching the game that we did. But the second half, Gerd, my goodness me, he made the mistake, and then Fabianski, he also made the error as well for their 4th goal. I don't know what he was trying to do there, and then icing on the cake for them to score the 5th. I don't know where we go from here. I mean, people are saying now Moyes has got to go. Moyes has got to go. This has got to be the ultimate now. To lose 5-1. I don't know the last time we lost 5-1 at home. It must be years ago for us to have been defeated by that sort of result. You'd expect Moyes to be sacked, but it probably won't happen. And he'll come out with the same stuff. He'll probably look at the first half and go, look how good we were, and almost as if the second half didn't happen. What this does to the morale of the team now, I do not know. If we'd have lost 2-1 or 3-2, putting our effort in, etc., people would have gone, you know what, there's something to fight for, at least we show some guts, etc. But having lost the way we did in the second half, it was awful. It flattened us, that third goal. We go again on Saturday. We go away to Fulham. You know, we've got to get something out of that in order to sort of keep our heads above water. Because yet again, you know, a bad result against Fulham and teams around us, if they pick up points, we drop back down again into the relegation zone. So yet again, another game all to play for, another must-win game. You know, they seem every game now between now and the end of the season is must-win. You know, we've got to keep going. It's going to deflate the players, you know. But I don't understand some of the team selection. Soufal was obviously fit, didn't get to start. Souček was again a pedestrian in the game. Downs coming on again. At least he put his foot in. I don't know what's happened to Agurd with regards to his ability. It's such a shocking goal to give away. We go again on Saturday. Let's hope we get a result and see what happens from there.